This is our first video in our inequality unit, and it's the intro to inequalities. An equation uses an equal sign to show that both sides are equal. An inequality shows that both sides may not be equal. Where equations have equal signs, inequalities have greater than, which is an open circle when you graph, greater than or equal to, which is a closed circle when you graph, less than has an open circle, and less than or equal to has a closed circle. All right, use an inequality symbol that makes each mathematical statement true. 4 is less than 9. 5/10 is greater than 45 hundredths. -3 is less than -2. And 1 400ths is less than 1 4/10. So in inequalities, we use the variable, just like we did in equations, as the starting point when reading an inequality statement. 6 is less than or equal to x can also be written as x is greater than or equal to 6. These are the same thing. And a value can be substituted to determine if the inequality is correct. For example, x plus 6 is greater than 11 if x equals 5. If I put here and put 5 plus 6 is greater than 11, is 11 greater than 11? No, so that answer is false. Over here, I've got 7x is less than 45 if x equals 6. So I got 7, I put 6 where the x goes, is less than 45. 7 times 6 is 42, is less than 45. That statement is true. So determine whether the given value makes a true statement in 1 through 6. 1, x over q is less than or equal to 3 if x is equal to 27. So I'm going to put 27 where x is at, and then divide it by 9 is less than or equal to 3. 27 divided by 9 is 3. 3 is less than equal to 3. That statement is true. 12 times h is greater than 36 if h equals 3. So we've got 12, put 3 where the h is greater than 36. 12 times 3 is 36. Is 36 greater than 36? No. So that statement is false. 18 is less than a plus 12 if a equals 7. So we've got 18 is less than, a is 7, so 7 plus 12. 18 is less than 19. That statement is true. 12 is greater than or equal to -4 times c if c is equal to -4. So we have 12 is greater than or equal to -4 times a -4. 12 is greater than or equal to 16. That is false. X over -2 is greater than 5 if x equals 12. So put 12 where the x is, divided by -2 is greater than 5. 12 divided by -2 is a -6. Greater than 5, that is false. -5 plus w is greater than or equal to -8 if w equals 2. So -5 plus 2 is greater than or equal to -8. -5 plus 2 is a -3, greater than to equal to -8. -3 is greater than -8, so that statement is true. To show what a graph would look like with inequalities, or how you would graph, let's look at what the symbols look like here on the top of this page. If we have greater than, that symbol would be that. We have an open circle shaded to the right. If we have greater than or equal to, which looks like that, it is a closed circle shaded to the right. Less than symbol is that. It is open and shaded to the left. Less than or equal to is a closed circle shaded to the left. All right, let's practice by graphing the following inequalities. K is greater than -5. So we're going to -5, and we're going to shade to the right because that's which way that symbol's going. Here we've got 1/2 is greater than or equal to F. So if we turn it around so that you're used to seeing it, that's saying F is less than or equal to 1/2. Here is 1/2. It's got the equal sign under it, so it's shaded that way. And these two are graphed just like that. D is less than 16, so we're going to put an open circle on 16 and shade it to the left. Solution sets. You had a question like this, I think, on your equations and expressions paper that I had given you. All the shaded numbers satisfy the inequality or a part of the solution set. For example, B is greater than or equal to 6. So it's greater than or equal to, so it's closed, and it's shaded to the right. The solution set would be 6, 7, 8, 9, dot, 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 dot. That's the solution set for that inequality. All right, these on the bottom here. These. Number 10 says A is less than 25 hundredths. 25 hundredths is 1/4. So is 1/4 less than 1/4? That'll be no. Is 3/4 less than 1/4? No. All right. Let's rewrite this one to K is less than 1/2. Is 1/4 less than 1/2? Yes. Is 3/7 less than 1/2? Yes. All right. 12 says B is greater than or equal to a negative 1/4. So is a negative 3/4 greater than or equal to a negative 1/4? And that is no. Is a negative 1/5 greater than or equal to a negative 1/4? And that would be yes. In 13, Ladarian spends at least 30 minutes M practicing the trumpet each day. So we've got M. At least means it's got to be greater than and equal to if it includes 30. So we go to 30, closed circle, shaded to the right. 14. It took Davis less than 20 minutes, M, to finish his homework. M less than 20 minutes. We've got an open circle on 20, shaded to the left. Cora spent over $100 video games, V. V is greater than 100. We've got 100, open circle, shaded to the right. Eliana guessed on a maximum of 3 questions, Q, on the science test. So she guessed on a maximum of 3 questions. So we've got 3, shaded circle to the left. All right. 17 says, Christina says that the graph for the inequality r less than -5 will be the same as the graph for the inequality -5 is greater than r. Do you agree or disagree? Well, y'all have seen me turn those around several times in this lesson, so I'm going to agree because r less than -5 would be -6, -7, -8, etc. -5 greater than r would be -6, -7, -8, da 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 da. That's the intro to inequalities.